All right. Now we're doing FreeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, ES6, compare scopes of the var and let keywords. So if you are unfamiliar with let, you can check out this challenge right here and it'll give you a rundown of what let and var do, all right? So when we declare a variable with the var keyword, it's declared globally or locally if declared inside a function. The let keyword behaves similarly, but with some extra features. When we declare a variable with the let keyword inside a block, statement, or expression, its scope is limited to that block, statement, or expression. For example, we've got var num array, and we're going to have an empty array right here. If we do for and then have var I equals 0, while I is less than 3, I++, and then num array dot push I, when we do console.log num array, it's going to give us this array right here, but the I is also going to give us 3, all right? And that's because with the var keyword, I is declared globally. So when I++ is executed, it updates the global variable. The code is similar to the following. We'll have like the same thing, the num array equals the empty array, and then we'll have var outside of the for, and that's going to equal I. And the var is going to be I, and then we're going to have I equals 0, while I is less than 3, I++, and then num array dot push I, and then console.log. It's going to do exactly the same thing as this up here because var is the global declaration, right? So this behavior will cause problems if we were to create a function and store it for later use inside a for loop that uses the I variable. This is because the stored function will always refer to the value of the updated global I variable, all right? So here's another example. We're going to have var print num2. We'll have for var I equals 0, while I is less than 3, I++. If I triple equals 2, we're going to do print num2 equals this another function that's going to return I, all right? So if we do console.log print num2, the console is going to display 3 instead of 2 like we'd like it to. As we can see, print num2 function prints 3 and not 2, like I just said. This is because the value assigned to I was updated and the print num2 function returns the global I and not the value I had, and not the value I had when the function was created in the for loop. The let keyword does not follow this behavior. If we do let print num2 and then have 4 and then let I equals 0, while I is less than 3, I++, then we say if I triple equals 2, we'll do print num2 equals this function, return I. The print num2 is going to return the 2, and then the log I is going to do nothing because this is outside of this for loop, right? And this is it's a local variable. So to reiterate, here the console will display 2 and it will have an error. I is not defined, right? I is not defined because it was not declared in the global scope. It is only declared within the for loop statement. Print num2 function returned the correct value because 3 different I variables with unique values, 0, 1, and 2, were created by the let keyword because I started at 0, right? Were created by the let keyword within the loop statement. So now we're going to fix the code so that I declared in the if statement is a separate variable than I declared in the first line of the function. And we're going to be certain not to use the var keyword anywhere in the code. And this exercise is designed to illustrate the difference between how var and let keywords assign scope to the declared variable. When programming a function similar to the one used in this exercise, it is often better to use different variable names to avoid confusion. Definitely. Okay, so we've got var I function scope right here. We're just going to say let right there. And that should take care of business, except for the fact that this is declared outside. So we're going to need to declare this one inside here. So we'll say let again right there. So let's run the test. Looks good and submit it. All right, now we're on to mutate an array declared with const, and we'll see you next time.